Hi, this is Denise Matthew, and this is an energy update, which is information about human design transits that can help guide you through a shifting landscape. This energy is in play from September 20th to September 26th, 2022. And happy birthday to all those people who have their personality sun in the gate 46. I hope you have a wonderful birthday and a wonderful year ahead. We have the sun moving into the gate 46, the love of the body, and the earth is moving into the gate 25, or what we might call universal love and innocence. With the sun in the gate 46, we're illuminating the experience of being alive and being in your body. It's also the gate of serendipity, and it's connected to being in the right place at the right time to have good fortune. This energy says that when we align with our own personal truth, our physical incarnation or our body leads the way to our life purpose and destiny. Anyone who has a hanging gate 29, 46, 25, and or 51 might feel this transit more impactfully, since there's potential for you to have natural luck or synchronistic events to occur out of the blue, or to even have life-changing experiences that can awaken you and shift the way you perceive the world forever. The Sun and Mercury will be closely aligned for this transit, so there may be a melding of the energy between Mercury and the Sun, which can bring more illumination or even accentuate the energy of the gate 46. And I talked in great depth about the gate 46 in the Mercury retrograde video, so if you want to find out more about the gate 46, you can check out that video. If we move to the gate 25, where the Earth is, this is where the Alpha and the Omega occurs, because it straddles the end and beginning of the zodiac between Pisces and Aries. So it's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, all in one line and gate. With the Sun in the gate 25 and the Earth in the gate 46, it also means that we have 2 of the 4 love gates activated. The other 2 love gates are the gate 15, which is the love of humanity, and the gate 10, which is love of the self. Love in this case says, be yourself and let others be themselves too. And that is true universal love. Since we know that the gate 25 is in opposition to the gate 46, we can see that to truly embody universal love, we must first love ourselves, especially our body or the vessel that we were given in this incarnation. Without our bodies, we don't have a life. Ra-Uru said that what we have, our body, is exactly what we need in this life for our life purpose and path, and that when we surrender to the concept that everything is as it should be, then we can truly settle into the experience and beauty of our life. The gate 25 is part of the mystical circuit, so in that way, we are grounding into the energy of spiritualism or even the energy of the shaman or the priestess. The overall theme is about being in the present moment and open to whatever shows up in your reality. We know there's never a guarantee about what you'll meet in the now, only that whatever it is, it gives you the opportunity to experience it fully, where you're tuned in. It's about surrendering to what shows up in your reality. When we talk about the innocent of the gate 25, it's about being in the present moment and acting without motive or helping because it feels good, not for rewards. There are a few things about the gate 25 that are like other gates. In fact, it's quite unique in many ways. One is that it's the only gate that is part of a channel that connects the will center to the identity center. And it's also individual energy, while all the other channels in the ego will center are tribal. So it's said to be the only place where tribal energy can embrace and love individuals. It's also a different theme from the material gain and abundance. Instead, it is a place where a lot of spiritual transformation and finding spiritual wealth can take place. So this may be a time when you're tapping into what your body is telling you, and also connecting with the concept that when you are living your true self and moving in the flow of your life, that's when you're in the right place at the right time to receive opportunities and even luck in your life. And on September 23rd, Mars moves out of the gate 35 and we lose the 35-36 emotional manifesting channel. And now it moves into the gate 45, bringing more tribal energy to the mix and a full 2145 channel with Chiron, which will be in play from September 23rd to October 8th, 2022. I know that human design doesn't usually use Chiron as much as astrology does, but it certainly doesn't hurt to see how this transit plays out for you, so you can experiment with the energy and how it plays out in your life or even in the world around you. Mars is in detriment in 4 lines in the gate 45, which means that we might be feeling the woundedness of Chiron in the gate 21. Chiron in the chart is said to symbolize particular wounds that we have when we come into this life. As the website Cafe Astrology said, Chiron in the natal chart points to where we have healing powers as a result of our own spiritual wounds. Chiron, as a wounded healer, first must face issues of low self-worth and feelings of inadequacy and learn to rise above these issues. So we could say that Chiron always brings a theme of a wound, and by looking at your wound and helping others with their wounds, usually your own wound can feel less impactful. The Gate 21 control as a wound can be connected to feeling controlled by others, or being controlled by the world, or being controlled by life circumstances. Alternatively, it can be about trying to control the world around you, which, as we know, doesn't work because eventually the house of cards that we have built collapses. In reality, all we can truly control is how we respond to life. So you can choose to give your power to others, or you can reclaim your power because you know that it's yours and yours alone. And if trying to control the world around you is a theme, then that's where you can see that if you don't want to be controlled by life, neither should you expect to have power and control over others. In fact, we all have a right to be sovereign beings, even if that's not the case right now. It's a big theme for sure, and since it's a will ego gate, it talks about tribal abundance. So there can be potential for the themes of control, of money, resources, and our right to choose what we want and don't want for our lives to be popping up in the collective. And with the full 4521 channel activated, this can be a chance to reap material benefits from the energy, but the cost might be a bit more than you're willing to pay or higher than you'd planned. With Mars there, the themes that might play out are proselytization or self-aggrandization that is so over the top that instead of people supporting leadership, someone is seen as just too much or even egotistical, which might be a theme that we see playing out in the collective. Tribal energy is always about the we, not the me, so that's a really good mantra to keep in mind this week. Another theme that might be prevalent is this disconnect between your style of leadership and what people actually want from you. So finding a middle ground can be really important. It's also important to realize that you may be here for many, but not for everyone, and that's perfectly okay. Alternatively, this can be about feeling that you should be in a lead position, and if you don't have the power and abundance that you feel is part of who you are, it can potentially cause anger and frustration. So you might take whatever is offered to you, any position or advancement, even if it's not the right fit. The key is that instead of taking whatever comes your way, many times waiting for the correct leadership opportunities that have the ingredients that you need can work to your advantage. If you do wait, there's a better chance that the right opportunity for you will show up and put you in a leadership position where you feel that you're both giving and receiving benefits. Globally, Mars in this energy can be about leading people to benefits that don't exist, meaning that leaders are manipulating their followers into thinking that they will get something if they follow them, even if it's not true. And if that happens, there's potential for backlash against the leadership. This might be an interesting transit dynamic to see play out. Let's see how it goes. That's it for the energy update. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want even more information about the daily transits, please check out my community page where I do a daily post that talks about all the transits that are in play. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon.